Alright guys, so here it is, basically. Let's start off up top because it's boxes upon boxes pretty much. And it's simple to do. But you got all boxes there, you got like Chromecast boxes and Mario. Some of my special editions are up there as well with all the bits and pieces in Dragon Ball Z, AC. Two of which are basically, one's the Buccaneer edition, the other one's the Notre Dame edition, as you can probably see there. And then you've got the statue box up there, along with PlayStation boxes and stuff. There is actually my Xbox One and PS4 thing behind there, so but we'll sort that out. They're all buried pretty much. But anyway, let's move down. Now, let's start off at this side because we're already here. Now, you can probably see a few bits and pieces on there. These all really need to move. I want it all white. Take out the little studs and wire studs and whatever. That is actually a Halo pen, which I got for free. I was working at a game at the time. That I got for free. And then you've also got my Sonic and the circuitry to... If anybody's been watching my channel for a while, that is actually a controller I took apart Xbox... Well, original Xbox controller. So yeah, let's have a look here. Now, I'll lead you through what these consoles are hooked up by, because a lot of them are actually hooked up differently. Pain in the neck. But yeah, you've got my Wii U, which obviously is HDMI, so I don't really have much choice in that one. The HDMI, that's hooked up through that telly. That's the pad in there, which is, I'm sure you can see, the gamepad, a beast of a pad, which is a pain in the neck, but you can see it in there. That's the gamepad. I needed to get a protector for it because my boys keep touching it. My Xbox, which is hooked up through a CRT, and I use a CRT, yes I do, and that is that baby there. And you're going to get a bit of flickering because of the thing, because of the camera. And then obviously you've got my HD telly, which has currently got my PS3 hooked up, which, as you probably guess, isn't actually over there. That HDMI up there is controlling the PS3 and the Wii through one block, which is cool. So that's both going to that. There's also an Xbox 360 going to that, which is down here, as you can see there, and my baby. I'll do that in a minute. You've also got Disney Infinity Portal and Skylanders Swap Force Portal, which is compatible with number 1 and 2 as well. That's the reason it's there. You've got my AtGames Sega Genesis, which is, let's face it, that thing is pretty much terrible. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? I'll end up getting a proper one. I did have a proper one, but I sold it because I didn't have any cash at the time. And then you've got my PS1, which is, it's been designed like a circuit board on top. It's been done by somebody, but I don't know who. There's actually a few circuit things on there. I've done the actual stand to the thing because, yeah, that. And then you've also got the PS2 as well, which I've also done the same design as that one because, you know, I can, they're mine. But yeah, move down, PS1, Wii and PS2. The PS1 is hooked up via SCART, PS2 hooked up via SCART. The Wii is actually hooked up via SCART as well to that telly. You might be wondering why. Well, I prefer the older games, older generation of games, to display in 4:3. I don't know why, it just feels more comfortable. That's just me. But yeah, they're all hooked up via SCART through the SCART thing down there. Those wires need sorting, I know. Right, you've got my PSP collection there. It's a very small collection, but, you know, that's life. And then moving over, these speakers here, the smaller ones, are actually hooked up to that. So yeah. My DS and Game Boy collection, which is 3DS as well. Then you've got PS2 going over, PS2, and going down there. That was my light. PS2, and then also down there is also PS2, along with these speakers. You can see there are actually hooked up to this thing. That is running through that telly, which yeah, life. Now, I'm just going to come down. Now, I've got a shelf there as well with a single portal on it. That is actually for the Wii, is that portal. I plan on utilising that. And then PS1 with some figures. Special editions with some figures and a controller box. Then you've also got down here, if I can move the guitar out the way, is my Wii and Wii U collection. Very small Wii U and Wii U collection. Xbox. And you've also got some more Xbox. There is some GameCube games down there as well, if you can see. There you go. And then you've also got some of my handhelds, which is Game Boy Micro, and then you got that down there, which is my Sega Mega Drive, Sega Game Gear. See, I get mixed up with them both. Don't ask. And then you've got my PS3, which actually has, as I said, the guitar down there. I'm not sure if you can see it. There you go. That's the guitar for that. I've also got the microphones. There is a pickup video coming for that, and it's amazing how I got that. It just arrived. You've also got the controllers for this setup in there, including PS2 DVD remote. And you've also got these down here, my PS3. And then more PS3 down there. On the middle shelf is my Vita and PSP. See some Bailey's chocolate there, sneaky Bailey's chocolate, why not? That's all the PS3 stuff, and then across Xbox 360, along with that controller, which is getting a dock at some point. And then you've got Xbox with my two DS's on the shelf, because why not, store them. And then 360 again, down bottom. Now there is this little doohickey, this little thing here. Sorry about the colour, it's a pain in the arse, I know. But yeah, it looks like a stool. In it, there is most controllers I use, so Xbox, PS2, Wii, and a few other bits and pieces. So just pop that back on there. But yeah, that's that. Obviously, as you've probably seen before, this is actually my backdrop for the channel, and this is the table I use in order to sort it all out. And you've got the bedroom there, which Gizmo, hello. Yeah, he's not happy because his mum ain't home. But yeah, that's that. And then I'm going to go around here. Why not? And then you've got my PC setup on there. It is just running on a laptop at the moment. I do want another PC. If you remember, I had a Mac, which I had to sell, which was a pain in the neck, because I loved it to bits. We ended up short on money. It's one of those scenarios. But yeah, that's my PC setup. I'm going to move those over there. As you can see, my setup's in there. I'm going to move that way. In here, yeah, you've got game guides. Up at the top, you've got a few trinkets there as well. There's also a wire running. You'll know why that. And then you've got my Batman light. Everyone's got to have a Batman light. Amiibo. Skylanders. Superchargers, which I've got for the Xbox 360. And then you've also got normal Skylanders Giants down there, along with Disney Infinity, and then the Sonic Tub and Mr. Venkman at the top there. I think it's Venkman. And then you've got a little island with Zelda on it. All that is in there is basically just trinkets and stuff like that, just stuff that we can't do. And just in case you're wondering, the two top shelves now, where the setup was, is now clothes for me and my wife. And I've still got my man cave, so I love that's. My wife actually made that for me, so I'll never get rid of that. But yeah, now this chair, this is the chair that replaced the one I had. I completely regret it because it's not the best chair. In fact, it's not even a decent chair, to be honest. The only other thing that I can say about it is that it has a foot rest on it. That's it, but it's very flimsy, so it's not the best. of chairs. So we'll move that back. And then down here, you got my tablet and, like I say, my PC and a little holder for my phone when I'm sat at the PC. I've also got a dock down there which will eventually control those lights over there and the game room light. But we'll see when that happens. Got my little 3D-esque lamp there, which is really cool. I've actually been out and got these. I put one at each side because I've got so many bloody wires behind this telly, it's unreal. But you got this to hold the charger for the gamepad for the Wii U, and then the charger for my tablet. And it'll also be used for phones and stuff. But yeah. Now here it is, the HD setup. Now you've got my Xbox One, which isn't actually turned on at the moment. It is set up. You've also got the colour changing lights for behind the telly, and then you've also got the soundbar remote for that. And then you've also got my beautiful, it's only a cheaper TV, but it does a damn good job at doing everything. It's a Logic telly, and it's never caused me any issues, to be honest, at all. And then on the top, this is what I love. This is what I've been working so hard to figure out, because on this shelf was all DVDs. So yeah, my wife has actually agreed that I can use the room how I want for within a reason for gaming stuff, because she wants the gaming room as well. You've also got my Assassin's Creed poster there, which is awesome. But on here you've got Doom figure, which actually lights up when it's actually power. Samus Aran, Nintendo. You've got other bits and pieces like Pops, Sonic figure, Marty McFly Pop. You've also got Spartan Locke from Halo, well, Halo 5. Is it gonna? There we go. And then you've also got my PS4, which is currently on the telly. Then you've got another one, Samus Aran, another Assassin's Creed one. You've got Mal from Firefly, and then you've got Blinky. Blinky, hello. Let's move over this side, and then you've got Vegeta. Why the hell not, from Dragon Ball Z. And then I've got two little pops at the end. Well, little keyring pops. And then on their top shelves you've got Dragon Ball Z figures, which I love to bits. And then my wife's Final Fantasy cards at the back there, as you can, 7 and 10 I believe. Yep, 7 and 10, yeah. But yeah, now moving on. Now I've wanted this for a while. I wanted a place to charge controllers, and you might see a gap at this side. Where's my finger? There it is. That's going to be Xbox 360 when I get the charger tomorrow. Should be fun. And then going down, you've got our box sets and the DVDs that we actually watch. If you haven't watched Life on Mars, go out and buy it. It's not that dear. Go and buy it. It's a great series. Also, you can't have a DVD collection without Angel. My Life's Vampire Diaries, Veronica Mars, which I actually quite enjoy, Veronica Mars. Heroes, and then Heroes Reborn as well, which we still haven't watched. So yeah, that's that. Now, I do have the other chair. Relax. Relax. There you go. That's the other chair which I was using. The reason I'm getting rid of it is because of that. The side of it is pretty much exploded. So yeah, that's life. Now, this is the space where we're going to sort everything out. Now, you've already got some pictures up there. You've got Jack Skellington, Adventure Time, which is my wife's, and the Final Fantasy one, which is my wife's. And over the top is the Marvel Superheroes one, which is a signed one. We actually got that signed at a Comic-Con in Blackpool. And then you've also got a Joker one, which my wife's mum got me, of all people. I was well impressed with that. The reason we need to paint this room is because the wall is actually stained. So yeah, that's what we need to do. Got my wife's, well, mine and my wife's bed there, again with the dog. Gizmo. Giz. Hello. No, not at mood here. Dear me. My wife's side of the bed, which is at the moment a little bit of a mess. Don't tell her I said so, she'll kill me. And then this. Now, we are buying some cupboards for these. But those at the bottom are all my Star Treks. I love my Star Trek. Stargate, Black Sails. If you haven't watched Black Sails, go out and watch it. It's great. The sacrilegious thing about these down here is the fact that you can see Breaking Bad. Breaking Benjamin's a band. Breaking Bad. I'm probably one of the only people that still hasn't watched it, so I'm going to try and watch that. But there will be a cupboard going there with these DVDs on, and obviously with storage on top, so it should be pretty cool. And I'm going to add more LED lights to it, because, yeah, I like my LED lights. But, guys, that kind of covers everything, more or less. Actually, there is one other thing. There's a little cubby hole down here, which I actually sorted out today. It's only got a rag over it at the moment, but I plan on putting like a curtain thing there. But underneath, mini fridge. Why not? Why not? Put some cans in there, you'd be right. Beers or whatever. But yeah, that's everything, guys, honestly. I'm going to pull this way. So, yeah, guys, that's everything. So, I wish I had more to show you, but I don't. It's unfortunate, but I don't. But thanks very much for watching, guys. I shall see you again soon, and I sincerely hope you enjoyed this setup video. If not, then obviously throw me a comment, tell me what I could do to improve the setup, you know. But yeah, that's that, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you all again soon. See you later, guys.